How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel Make Money Trucking. So as YouTube goes, there are more and more channels out there and shops out there with the EPA regulations saying, oh, you can't delete your emissions, you can't alter your emissions, you can't do any of that stuff because it's still illegal. And there's still some controversy online, even though there's not going to be any real enforcement for that type of thing, right? And basically, like I'm telling you guys, there's a reason why these shops are trying to talk or fear-monger people into like, oh, you can't do deletes, it's not legal. And I was listening to TK's Garage in his video where he said that there's a lot of defeat or let's say anti-emissions software online that's back online when it wasn't online before. But so that shows you that these guys aren't really worried. And he was talking about, they got to make their money. But I'm kind of coming from another angle of this, is that I'm telling you guys, shops don't want you to be able to delete your, diesel trucks, because they're going to lose a lot of money. They make so much money off dealing with the problems and the issues of emissions. They don't want you to be able to delete your trucks, semis, pickups, whatever, because they make way too much money. I'm telling you guys, that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Because why else would all these shops be going online and making videos saying, oh, you can't do it? Why would they be trying to give so much pushback on this? If they were all for it, they'd be like, yeah, it's a good chance, but they're just straight up like trying to say, no, it's just still illegal, don't do it. They're doing that because they don't want you to delete your vehicles. Because over the last few years, let's say 5+ years, they've been making a lot of money off of dealing with your guys' emissions issues and everybody's emissions issues. They don't want to encourage consumers to delete their vehicles, because then they're going to lose a lot of money and a lot of business. Like I said before, they're going to gain, they'll get some money at first if they do your, let's say, emissions altering or delete or tuning or whatnot. But then after that, it's like, sayonara. I don't have to deal with you every few months or every couple years. My stuff's good. And then they'll still make money off you if you've got to have other stuff repaired. But I'm pretty sure when a lot of their customers come to their shops and they have an emissions problem, they probably get some other stuff done along with that. So now they're going to be losing out on all of that dealing with emissions work, And some shops, they'll just be like, all right, just replace whole system. They can talk customers into that. That's a quick, easy paycheck for the shops. They just replace the emissions, and they charge the customer a boatload of money. They charge them a lot of labor, and then the problem is technically solved in the meantime. And the shop makes money, the customer's on their way, and it's like, see you in a couple more years, and we'll do it all over again. So I think that's why you see all this pushback online about the EPA regulations. And like TK's Garage brought up a good point about the marijuana, how it's legal in states, but federally it's still not legal. Well, I think it's kind of the opposite, where federally there's no mandate for it, but then the state's trying to make laws on that. So, but I just wanted to keep harping on this, because I think there's a different angle that people need to start talking about. That's it's not, these shops and guys are not fighting for the regulation to say, oh, well, it's still illegal. They're doing that because they don't want to lose all that money, all that extra revenue they make off dealing with at the misery of their customers and all the emissions problems that customers have to deal with and pay for. It's all money to them. So, all right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you on the next one.